Hello everyone, and welcome back to the grand experiments of the Defiler in Iratus, Lord of the Dead, the beta branch version of the early access video game. We resume where we left things last time with the final boss of the second floor remaining, and I said that we might want to bring a little bit more physical damage, and so we have. We have replaced the whoever was here with the ghoul. I think it was the infested. And, yeah. We're gonna hit stuff really hard. So that's kind of how you win this boss. Spoiler alert. But, fear not. Our experiments continue, and I have brought forth a new comp specifically dedicated to stress. But before we test them out, we must reach the next floor. And to reach the next floor, we must slay the Inventor. And to do that, I must read this text. One of the chief sponsors of the mining complex beneath the human castle, he thus bears a great deal of responsibility for freeing Iratus from his eternal prison. Not that anyone would dare remind him of this fact, since his keen mind has been deemed invaluable by the Alchemist Guild. After all, few can actually calculate the precise amount of explosive power needed to clear a tunnel without causing a cave-in. But now that he is personally forced to try to salvage this venture, he has turned his great intellect to far more warlike pursuits. Dun da da da. Combat. So basically, the way this works, you can see these have the little swirly summony thingies, just like they did, or the first ads did in the first boss. Basically, spoiler alert, you kill these, it hurts him. You can see that in his feature here. It doesn't escape. What's this? It's this. The pylons don't escape. The pylon is immune to all buffs and debuffs, immune to stress attacks and ignitions. Inventor loses 100 vigor for each destroyed pylon. Now, I actually did want to test something that I can't anymore, because I forget. But the Inventor, as you can see, has 999 armor and 999 resistance. But what happens if you remove those, say with a Dampier? Or a Lich Cloud? I don't know. Part of me wants a tactical retreat to go find out, but we don't really have the pieces to make that happen, because we've been making so many things for so many experiments. So, let's just accept our losses and move on, shall we? What position do I need to be in to do the wrath thing? I can do it. I can go on, right? I think I can. Yep. Give me a wrath. So that I can punch stuff. Unfortunately, we won't be able to really do make full use of our vampire's power. That should be enough. Maybe immune to debuffs, but I can still move you. By the way, all these do different things. The defensive pylon gives him buffs. The support one gives him block and ward, and the offensive one shoots you. And I'm fairly certain that it's kind of random which one he builds. At one point in time, he was building a lot of them. Can I eat this? No, it's not. It's 2 away from being 20%. I guess it is buff you then. Sure. Because he can hit multiple people. But I'm going to use this.
Now that's going to leave a mark.
Beautiful. I think I'm going to delay. I need 40 wrath for this, right? Yeah. Hit me. Thank you. I appreciate that. If he didn't hit me, then I wouldn't be able to use Bloodthirst. So I appreciate that he hit me. It was very helpful, in fact. Zamp. Oh. Does true damage... That's an interesting thought. You could use Ignition to get through his defenses. I hadn't thought about that. I'm pretty sure this... What does this do? Okay, ward blocks it, okay. But still an interesting thought.
So, This is what 1,000 years of evolution looks like? Yeah, pathetic.
He does take ignition damage. Okay, that's another way to approach this boss. Fascinating. I've learned so much. Ow, that really hurt. I need to eat one of these. I mean, I could also eat my friend, right? I could eat the vampire. That sounds terrible if you take it into context. I guess I'm just gonna buff you. Because he can do his thingy. His wrath attack. Like this. Good job. I should probably start using some magic, because we restore all of our magic when we go up the floor. Do I have a big AoE thing? I don't think I do. Oh yeah, I have Infectious Lunacy. I should have used that like turn 1. What am I doing? Spending too much time thinking and not enough time doing.
Madness
have fun, team.
Manifest.
Just kill everything.
Death delivered.
It would be nice if I could make him go insane, but I don't think I've ever done that. Or seen it done. I don't even know if it's possible. Probably. One thing I've learned is that as long... It doesn't matter what the target is, you can basically do anything you want. It's just that block and ward get in the way of a lot of fun, we'll say. We need to kill 2 more pylons and we are home free to head to the next level. That really hurts. Luckily he spawned 2 offensive pylons. You might think that's a bad thing, but it's not.
Grisly salute.
It's a good thing. Because they have no defenses.
Being born was your first mistake. Opposing me? Your last.
At this rate, we might as well go get the things that give us passive bonuses for having wrath. Because we were sitting on 100 for a while.
My eternal kingdom.
Did I get a brain? Bah, humbug. I would have liked one. Boy, oh yeah, I probably could have used one of my one-time artifacts. Oh well. Oh well. Everyone leveled up? Hello, mummy. Give you some evasion. For the ghoul. I don't want any of that. For the vampire. I don't want any of that. I mean, more accuracy wouldn't hurt. We are about to reach a point of extreme irritants. Do you even do dread? Why can I stat dread? I don't know. But I'm not going to. Oh, this is our backup vampire. We have 50 Digger Souls. I don't think that helps me in any way at the moment. The only thing we could upgrade is the Abode of Wrath. Yeah. I should probably get this, so we can get more Digger Souls. Probably. So many things I could have used. 14 spell power. I was thinking how we could do like a spell power build, because we've discovered that spells are pretty useful, turns out. But anyway. Allow me to explain our idea before we march forth onto the 3rd floor. The idea for this new composition is to stress everything to death, and before it dies, maybe, the shade will kill it. So we have Gloom Claws here. I did want to try upgrading it to Gloom Talons for extra crit damage, for a reason I'll explain in a moment. But this is our shade that we've given epic legendary dust to, so I thought we might as well just keep with it. So we're going to keep our Void Claws that deal 100% or 50% for bosses of damage per sanity missing. So if a target usually has about the same amount of health and sanity, so if they're completely insane, you can one-shot them. It's hilarious. But I was noticing, you know how we've been using the mummy to reduce luck? I noticed that this upgrade for Black Light reduces the target's accuracy and luck for the next 2 actions. Now it says it doesn't stack, but I don't know if that means doesn't stack with other buffs or just itself. My gut is telling me just itself. But we're going to find out because the Black Spider, well, Black Widow, which we have not seen at all. By the way, here's her variation. She's so beautiful and terrifying. The Spider Strike debuff reduces luck and evasion, but we have turned it into a curse so that she can help deal stress damage and reduce luck and evasion, which is going to be very helpful for some particularly annoying elven creatures that we will soon be fighting. You all know the Infested. Hello. And the Bride of Iratus is here as well. If I had a high-level brain, I would use it, but I don't to make a new one because this is our bride that we kind of spec'd for Overwatch. And we are going to want her for stance breaking and critting with Lung Piercer, Heart Piercer, and with this, Rose for a Lady. Because sometimes you just need that extra bit of damage so that the Shade can do its thing, you know? Does it matter what position you start in? No, but here he can restore my mana, which is very nifty. Actually, he probably needs to be there. Even though I'm pretty sure you just move backwards, don't you? It is kind of a problem. Can you move forward? Yes, with your buff. Okay. Okay. Can I make you move the other way? Nope. Fair enough. That might need some adjustments. But here we go into the third and final floor for early access. Now, of course, when the game has launched, there will be a fourth and fifth floor, and we will be doing a playthrough for the official launch. One that might be on a higher difficulty. Full mana, full health. Oh, we only got 50 mana. Or some mana? I don't know. Anyway. As the dwarves fell before the onslaught of the walking dead, news of the crisis started to spread far and wide. The human kingdom was rich and willing to pay gold uncountable to whomever could manage to bring them the head of the newly awakened necromancer. They would all gather here in these barracks. Cunning rogues and learned mages, knights and elven rangers, all following the siren call of coin. They knew not of the true scope of danger that awaited them. In the end, they were just lambs gathering before the butcher. That's me. So here, oh wait, I think I need to get some points. For the Shade, in case you haven't seen us use him before, his feature is that each time he is attacked and the enemy misses, he will deal magic damage in response. So it is quite helpful to stack evasion, of which we have done quite a bit. We can only upgrade it twice more. That'll bring him close to 50 evasion though, wow. You can upgrade attack if you want, which will increase the damage you deal when you re-attack. You can upgrade some of his defenses if you want. I think just the most important bit is accuracy. Well, actually, that doesn't even matter, does it? Depending on what you're using it for. Because our Void Claws can't miss. But everything else can. And I think it's important that we land this glimpse of the dark world. And then the Bride, so we're not going to upgrade any of his stats. The Bride is your typical ranger. She likes damage, she likes crit, and she likes evasion. And that's about it. There's a lot of accuracy, which is going to be very helpful for us, actually. I'll give her more evasion. Okay. So let's go see. Have we ever used the Black Widow yet? I don't think so, right? I think that's what I said at the beginning. I might have shown her, but I don't remember dedicating a build to her. So, this is one of the reasons we brought out the stress guns. Actually, is it here? No, it's not. Darn. There's one of these characters gain... They're like the Berserker, but reversed. So when they lose HP, they deal more damage. But I think it's the Rogue and not these things. Anyway, the Swordsman gains 10 accuracy and 50% crit damage for 3 turns each time he misses. So stacking evasion kind of makes him a threat, unless you can remove buffs, which we cannot in this group. The Crossbowman, 30% chance to escape reduction. I said that weird. A negative 30% chance to escape and chance of going insane. Now, of course, that isn't going to stop us. I need to deal spell damage. And I can't. We'll do the... Actually, we'll just wait. Yeah, this is fine.
Impale this wretch.
Because we can do this to get rid of the ward. I want to kill this guy first. Ah, my mana. Okay. You have some evasion. Wow. He has 45 evasion.
Carve open their husks.
Wait, no, that was luck. Now he's down to 18 evasion. So we had 30. Ow. The feature of the spider, by the way, is that every time she hits somebody, they get venom on them. What? They get spider venom. And I did do some testing on my own time, and you can make it so that you can have like multiple black spiders all stacking spider venom on one person. Wow. This is hurting a lot. Shocker though, right? New zone, low level creations. I think I can make you go insane right now. I'm pretty close. I don't want to do anything quite yet. So we'll just buff. And let's start reducing your junk. I did upgrade her dread a little bit, which was expensive, but I did it. That's a pretty good debuff for us. Unlucky. I'll talk to you as well. Might as well do this. I don't use it on anything else, right? Well, we already played Guardians, so.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Then we do this. Welcome to the realm of the insane. So much for their reduced chance, right? And one. Now I'm just ready to Void Claw all of them. Aw.
This is my
Bye.
entertainment.
Yeah, they can also just have a heart attack and die. That is also an option. Oh, this is a new visual. A different visual. I upgraded it to be Spiky Egg, which makes it so that enemies receive attacks if they hit me.
As your suffering ends, your service begins.
Venom Spikes sounds like a spider-only thing. What do we get? All attacks of Black Widow, except Spiky Cocoon counterattack, boo, additionally increase spider venom effect by 1. Sounds good. The venom is that every turn target loses 2%, bosses 1% of their vigor and sanity. Can stack up to 5 times, meaning that targets can have 10% vigor and sanity loss per turn. Bosses 5 or 10%. Or 5%. The cocoon that we used, she will heal 4%. The Black Widow will heal 4% of her vigor every turn, and will redirect attacks from the person behind her to her. We upgraded to Spiky Cocoon so it does everything the same, except it will now deal 75% of her attack to attackers. We could have upgraded it to so that's 6% of the Black Widow's vigor, but that didn't seem worth. Especially since this one gave me attack and dread, which is what we're trying to do. The Infested has gained a rank. I'm a little concerned. I think we invert Malady. That's like the safe play.
My enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
I would have loved to get Feast on Malady so that we give attack and dread bonuses to anyone that we remove the debuffs from. But I think we're trying to play it safe. We're trying to play it cool, you know? I should upgrade accuracy. And for the Shade, who came in as nice as ever, I want to upgrade... Well, I should upgrade Evasion. Or Initiative. I was looking at Evasion, I said Initiative. We also want to upgrade Luck eventually. So I hold this point, I think. Minion becomes immune to debuff. Wow. For every unoccupied space in the allied battle group, the minion will receive... Huh. Interesting. That's trying to, like, encourage... things? stuff and things. Worship him. Iratus gains 12 spell power. I am pretty worried for the safety of this bride, so we're going to put her away for now. Can bring up the... What can you do in this slot? I don't remember. Yeah, you don't want to be here. But you can be here. Let's bring out the mummy. We've been using the mummy so frequently in, like, the physical thing when he's actually really good with dread. The Vengeance Beam. Let's try it out. Our Black Widow's getting a little low, but I think we'll be okay. Oh, look, we're going to fight the rogue. Beautiful.
The formulae reveal their secrets.
Now we can get plus 10 vigor to all things. Next. Part of me kind of wants to just go back on a killing spree. I just love the vampire so much. But we've shown the vampire off for many, many videos, so I figure it's time we try a different approach. So here it is. The rogue deals additional damage depending on the amount of missing vigor. Of missing target vigor. So, ideally, we don't attack him, and we distress him out. I still want to get rid of this guy as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Can I do this through ward? Nope. Okay. Lesson learned. I thought maybe I could because it doesn't deal any damage, but that was false. Spear your gunk. As terrible as that sounds. Oh, of course. So basically that just means he's not going to go insane. His concentration. It's not the worst it could have been. Look at all that damage he just took. Ow. You know. I might be able to kill him. Ah, close. So I'm going to have to kill him now, actually. Ah, well.
Making a mass grave.
Wait, are you serious? He lives at 6? Every turn this target loses 6 vigor and 5 sanity. Perfect. Calculated. We did it. Redirect. What? Loses all evasion. I don't really like that. I don't like that either. Goodbye.
With the rest.
Somehow the mummy has wound up in the final slot again, but I can fix that. Why are they all becoming inspired? This is a problem. You know? I can fix it still, but it's becoming a problem. We want this one. I was thinking maybe I could just move backwards with the stance, but we'll just swap places. That's one of the best movement abilities in the game. Tell my wife I hate her. Tell her yourself, bud.
Give them no mercy.
Really? I do think I need... whatever. I was going to go into Cocoon, but this should be fine. Bye-bye. Farewell. How do I deal with you now? Owie. Can I kill you yet? Yes. And that is the gist of how this works. Our lack of brains is very disappointing. In fact. What did I get? Minions gain 4 armor and 4... That is a massive upgrade. Nope, don't like that. This is outdated. Decrease the critical hit strength of enemies by 30%. That might be good. After the battle ends, there's a 25% chance that a killed minions will revive. What if I'm just confident? Where does that go anyway?
Fetching.
That might just be better than this. I have killed a number of things. Spell power sounds fun, or just evasion. At this point, that might just be better. Like this +2 attack and +2 dread. Kind of outdated, you know?
It embellishes my undead features.
Of course, it's useful. But I think outdated. Don't want these either. Just trying to think how we can get more talent points. It's slowing down though. But we are approaching this. Do we want to keep going with this? I mean, I'm afraid. So probably not. Let's bring the good old tried and true then. Does the shade help? The shade doesn't help me at all. Oh, the lich. Duh. We'll go back to this for now, while we're healing up. Because I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. We'll just have to try not to... Well, let's see. Actually, let's see if we can one-shot... Where's my spell power? I want to try that. Here? I like the evasion, though. I'm curious if with 14 spell power, we can just obliterate someone. Is that a thing I can do? I have to decide where to go. I don't really want this fountain. But that leads me to 2 coffins, which I kind of like. Chest and a chest. Triple chests. Triple chest or triple coffins. At this point, how many items do we have actually? We have a number of them. I'm just not using them. Because some of them suck. Are any of these helpful what we're currently doing? I don't think so, right? Minion receives... Oh, that's when someone dies. This is not helpful. I mean, this. Sure, I'll give this to the Lich, why not? Minions attack restore 15% mana of the damage dealt. I guess we might as well go for the chests, because then we can sacrifice that for experience as well. This room seems small. Smaller than what we've been dealing with anyway. I like how I grabbed the Banshee and haven't used her at all yet. We should probably find a way to work her into a combo. There's nothing for moving, right, on this floor?
There are many foes for you to play with.
Yeah, for you to be sacrificed to the gods. There is a combination with... Ooh. And becomes recipient to buffs, but still immune to debuffs. That is really strong. That item is amazing. Wow. Okay. Ah, the elf. It's here. The elf is here. Oh no. Is this the ranger? Okay. There are 2 elves that I remember. One of them is a ranger, which is annoying but not super annoying. And then there's an archer, who makes me rage. She makes my blood boil. And it's not because she's one-shot something before. Definitely not that. But we can counter her if we bring... Is it stance interruption that she needs? What do I do here? I kind of want to just this. Or... That's 100 damage, just straight up. Can he dodge this? He has 40 evasion. Nope.
Salute.
might be able to just kill him right now. Just kidding, because I missed. Maybe I can. Mwahaha.
Easy.
Okay. The problem is done. The Bard makes things really annoying. And she's just like the Oracle from the last war. She'll escape if she's alone. But she can, like, restore sanity and buff people and all these annoying things. He's getting his buffs. Which I don't like. Don't like one bit.
Impale this wretch.
Boo. How did I... Oh, he has 30 evasion. We might need more spiders. The moment of revenge. Nerfing their luck seems kind of hard. Aww. He's asleep. Skips all turns until damaged. I can't attack my own stuff, can I?
But that one
What?
was my favorite. Your frail bodies fail you.
I need to remove that. Note to self. Bring a way to remove buffs. So that's the Wraith. Or the Unfrozen. Oh my goodness. This guy is going to kill everyone. I might have to tactically retreat here. I'm not even joking. I mean, I brought a lot of spell power. Let's use it for once. I can't use that again. Is this a debuff? It's red.
Making a mass grave.
I mean, we have a ton of... Well, I missed. A ton of people, so... Or you can protect her at any cost, are you? Are you
Your
now?
frail bodies fail you.
Good cowardice. And hopeless. You know, the thing about the vampire, as great as she is, she has no armor. Which is why she got absolutely destroyed. Oh my... One of the reasons she got absolutely destroyed. Obviously not the only reason. I can even reanimate something. Hello. I'm probably just gonna make her
This
run.
will be your end.
See, he just absorbed that hit. The Blood Phantasm. Wow. You know, Skeleton being immune to stuff is really helpful sometimes. Really helpful. Just grand. Really. Okay, so we have encountered a problem. Actually, a few problems. First of all, we need to be able to remove buffs. And we need to be able to hit evading targets. Because they're all evading, and it's very irritating.
Savor these last few heartbeats.
How do we rectify that?
Strength through pain.
Need to heal with this guy. So. Alright, he's dead. He could be double dead. Double dead. Can't really do anything about this now. I can try and hard attack her. It appears to have failed. Take two. It appears to have failed. There it is. There it is. The banger.
My will is a tide that will wash away your pathetic civilizations.
The banger banged it out. Alright. How do we want to approach this? Ooh, all minions gain 6 attack. I didn't realize I was getting 12 spell power from this. Take
now that. I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
Vigor, please. All minions gain 10 vigor. Beautiful. Okay. How do we want to do this? Do we want the spider? Is that what we think is the best here? Because the spider can remove evasion. Bad. Close, please. Thank you. Let's see. Probably want it that way, huh? I wish there was a way to respec. I don't think there is, though. We can also bring the Banshee. But she's just, yeah. There it is. Is there a stress group that makes this work? So I can't interrupt stances if I go with my current idea. But if we bring the Banshee, the mummy up front. Which one is this? This mummy up front. The Banshee here. And then the Wraith here. We can remove buffs. And initiative. We can remove evasion a little bit. And we can kill people. Let's try this. Everyone's a little low at the moment. But I don't think they're super low. What's in here again? Oh yeah, you probably should heal. You too. I like you. We have a lot of digger souls. So we could probably get this. I was low on rags though. Still low on rags? Where are you at? We are still low on rags. We have or dust, excuse me.
Their shadows will be my eyes.
A little bit of a waste for this uncommon thing, but it's an uncommon thing. I got an achievement. Spiteful Attraction. So now we're getting a ton of Digger Souls every time we win a battle that is not a quest. I didn't realize you have so much evasion. That's probably really helpful. Okay. Do I get a ward? That seems like it might be a good idea. I could go all in and upgrade Dread and Evasion one more time. I could do it. 41 Evasion. The Mad Lad. Praying that the Banshee doesn't get attacked. Here's our alternative skin. In case I never showed it. I don't remember. My poor little bone golem just hanging out there in the corner. Oh yeah, we have to put people in the arena. Actually, part of me wants to upgrade the Black Widow. And the Bride. Keep that plan in the corner of my pocket. An Elite Bard. Alright. This is going to be a pain. I need to do this. I'm glad I checked again. So we want Accelerando.
Now, prove yourself worthy of my investment.
We're going to want Chilling Whale. This could be good, although we're not moving people. I mean, the Wraith could. Do we want to do this? I have to go back one more. but... Oh.
Serve me well, my minion.
I can double evasion remove? I wonder, again, does this doesn't stack mean it doesn't stack with itself, or doesn't stack with other debuffs? We're going to find out. That may have been a waste of a point. But we're here for science. Isn't that right? The grand experiments continue with science. Now. Oi. Lose all evasion. But I specifically needed evasion. The other thing is, I probably need to start pumping up accuracy. Oh, hello. I forgot that was a thing. But we'll do this first. Don't you... The bard is annoying. At least this guy's going insane. The Banshee's gonna die. There's not a whole lot I can do about it either. I really wish there was. I need to get rid of these wards. There's no easy way for me to do that either. Unfortunately. Uh-oh. That's one buff. All the wards are gone. Thank you. I can do this. Beautiful. That seems great. They have so much luck. Why don't they debuff my my mummy? That way I can vengeance hex them and keep missing. Yeah, I think I need more accuracy. I think that will solve a lot of our problems here. That might have been dumb.
Congratulations. Yep. You entertained me.
Banshee lived for all of one encounter. It is the nature of the beast, I suppose. I can't do a whole lot here. Guess I just keep driving you insane, huh? Oh, you're berserk. That's not good. Ow. Owie. He's almost there.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
Worth something. You know, something to consider with the Banshee is we could put her in her stance and she could have one block and one ward. Cowardice. Nice. That is something to consider. And you can refresh it every single time too. That's why it's so good. -5 luck. I'm gonna have to purge that.
You will soon embrace your new existence.
And he's of course he got berserk. Why wouldn't he get berserk? Yeah, that ability seems crucial to winning here. Maybe I'm trying to solve too many problems at once, you know? Give my mana back. Since I can't use what I want to use here. That was blocked? What? Bye-bye.
This never gets old.
Really doesn't. Might be able to kill the rogue here next turn. Yeah, purchase debuff. See if I care. I don't. Close. Probably kill it with a spell. Because I can't do any damage otherwise. Oh, no I can't. Yeah. I can do this. Oh no. I like how she buffed him and then fled. She's out.
Strength through pain.
Well, let me get that part for you. From you.
One more for the stockpiles.
From you is more accurate. Now what are you doing? Moving backwards. Might as well come this way. Something about this doesn't feel right. I'm not sure what. Bye-bye.
A sad display for mortal kind.
Destruction Maul. The Humanorium. Yeah. It's this thing. 40% evasion by default. A stab. Debuff. The mark. How do I get rid of marks? Is it just a debuff purge? Hey, look, spell power. It's a thought. We didn't get that with this, did we? No. Can you remove evasion? You're just initiative, right? Yes. We could... Remember the Overwatch group that we made? We could do that, but for stress. We have a level 12 brain, wow. We could try another Black Widow, even though, again, I'm a little irked. Because I have the really good item here. I mean, I can always find more items. I can even make more items if I want. I wonder if we should bring out the skeleton. Mr. Skelly. You don't really help us, though. Many thoughts. Many thoughts, but are they useful? Okay. For the final battle, I've come up with a plan. An attempt, we shall say. We're bringing back an old combination, but we've changed a few people around. The fallen Dampier shall be leading the lines, just like last time, for mocking riposte. We can also interrupt stances with this, which I just now realized. That's amazing. I gave her the Jester's face, significantly increased her chances to be attacked by an enemy because we'll be riposting all the time, and I gave her the Bones of the Warrior. This decreases all physical damage she receives, which I think is what's primarily on this floor, but increases the magic damage she receives. Now, I can't remember how many magic-based things there were, but everything that we've encountered and everything that was in my Humanorium, except for the last boss, but that's spoilers, was physical damage. So I think this is mostly physical damage, and we'll use that to defend ourselves. Then we're bringing back the Blood Phantasm because I love him so. And he's a good old tanky boy to sit there in front. They're bringing back the Wraith for the insanity-driven bit, because that's primarily our thing, with some damage involved. And we have the Unfrozen, who is still doing unfrozen things. The other thing about the Wraith that's important is the Wraith can remove initiative. Now, we are still doing insanity, but I don't really have anyone to capitalize on it at the moment. A Shade would be good in this spot. We might actually just bring out the Shade. Because Call of Winter here, we don't need this. I mean, it would be nice. We can support, though, with Cold Embrace. That's the main difference. Let's try the Shade instead, now that I've talked about this. Now that I've talked it out. We're running a little late. We've been here for a while, is what I'm going to say. But, I guess just take this. I want this for motivation.
I expect results.
And then we'll take this accuracy. I also think that moving forward, we're going to be dumping points into accuracy, because when you have accuracy over 100, it increases the chance of hitting targets with evasion. So if we want to hit that ranger consistently, we're looking at 140-ish accuracy. So that's a thought to keep in mind. Oh, luck.
Oh, for my
Hold the
future
phone.
kingdom.
Hold the phone.
Now I will make mortals tremble before me. Well, even more than previously.
That could work really well with our mummy. It's not being calculated here. We'll see. I'll put it on. And we will see how it goes, even though we're not reducing luck with this group. I know we've run quite a while, but I hope it's been worth it. I hope you've enjoyed Double Swordsman. Unfortunate. The good thing about the Wraith as well is we can just get rid of wards in, as long as they don't miss. In one foul swoop is what I was going to say. We're reducing your accuracy, I think. Crit. Okay. Get rid of this ward. Thank you. And we're just going to poke. We're going to miss, but we're going to poke. Oh, you hit me. What a shock. And then we will continue reducing stuff and things until we have some stress damage. I'm a little worried that we don't have anything to capitalize on this stress damage, but we might not need it. Oh my goodness. So much missing. 2. Yeah, I'm getting rid of your buffs. That is a lot of extra crit damage that I don't really want in my life. I hope you can understand. Probably gonna need multiple groups. He's dead. 5. Actually, I don't think he's dead. Oh, you dare challenge me? He has 3 hit points left. And I can't really do anything about that in my current position. Please hit. Thank you.
As worthless as you were in life, you will be worth something in death.
I suppose I could have used magic, but ow. It really hurts. Okay. What part of me wants to do is part of me wants... We'll try this. Wants to just recreate our entire group and dump points into accuracy. But we don't have enough brains to do something drastic like that. No buff for you.
Terror will overflow.
Can't believe I connected with all that. Hey, look, the trap's still there. That's a nifty little trap. I think he was going to hit you. Well, okay. Probably should try to hit the crossbowman. Yeah, I'm regretting the jester's face at the moment. Well, that's unfortunate.
More will come.
Yep. That's the dangers of using the jester's face. Is that the 4th Dhampir I've killed now? Feels bad.
I unleashed your power.
So are you just going to attack me if I don't interrupt your stance? Which I can't do anymore. Do you technically have a debuff? I don't know. I mean, we could find out. What can I do? What can I... And debuffs from the target to self. After minion attacks the swordsman counterattacks. So it's weight? No, that doesn't seem to be helping here. Okay. I'll just stance it up then. Why not? I actually don't think I've ever pressed that button before. I'm going to put that there. I'll just leave that right there. How long does this last? It lasts until his turn, right? So if I wait again, it'll end. Ow. He's still doing it. This is a little bit of a problem.
Brave.
There we go.
Excellent source of fresh corpses.
The problem's been resolved. Well, obviously, we have to reconsider our approach for this floor, but we can do that next time. I'll take a good sit, a nice long sit,
My will
and
is
think about our
wash
issues.
away your pathetic civilizations.
Unfortunately, I did not get the Jester's face or the Warriors of the Bone back. Bone of the Warriors, I mean. If you have any suggestions for how to tackle the 3rd floor and its challenges, let me know. We could also try and bring out abilities that don't miss. There aren't very many of them, but 'tis a thought. 'Tis a thought. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this extra long episode of us sitting there and thinking. We experienced a challenge for the first time in this playthrough. How shall we react to it? I don't know.